If there's one thing that I've never really had to worry about being a part of the professional wrestling industry, really, um, it's what I'm doing right now. Standing in front of the camera and being able to speak my mind. I've never really had a problem with it, and today I'm kind of here and, I'm reaching for those words and I'm trying to get them right, but it's just tough. It's really hard. First and foremost, I want you guys to know that this is me talking. This is Grant Parker talking. This is not War Wrestling. This is not Ohio Championship Wrestling, Universal All Pro, or any other company or organization that I've ever been a part in or am currently a part of. This is just me. I guess, the Grant Parker thing. That probably brings up my first point. Many of you are probably expecting me to come on here and give you all the details of what's been going on in my life and let you know what's going on and, fill you in, I guess. Well, no offense, but it's not going to happen because it's my business and my business alone. What happened has happened, and Ernie Ballz is dead. The rock show's been kicked into a grave, and now you're stuck with me, Grant Parker. And you're probably sitting there saying, who in the hell is Grant Parker? Well, believe me, I'm right there with you because, lately here I'm having a hard time trying to figure that out myself. But over the last couple weeks, I've had a lot of time to think about things. I've had a lot of time to go over in my head what I've always wanted to do in this business compared to what I have done in this business. You see, I started in 2002. Now at that time, WCW just got bought out. ECW just got bought out. WWE had a monopoly over the business. ROH was just starting. TNA was just starting. And me, I was just starting. I was an 18-year-old kid. I had no experience. I couldn't really send anything to any of these companies because honestly, I didn't have the confidence that I needed to go to those companies and feel the way that I needed to feel and be the competitor that I needed to be. So I did what I had to do. I went to Michigan. I went to Indiana. I went to PA, West Virginia, Kentucky, and of course Ohio. I did what I had to do. I went out and I started a tag team with my buddy Brian Bender. Best friend. Ended up being like a brother to me. We became Team Clash. We won championships here, championships there, so on and so forth. 2009, Halloween, I break my ankle in Detroit, Michigan. Sit in the hospital for 3 days. A plate and 2 pins later, now I'm sitting at home in a chair for nearly a month, doing nothing. I got a cast on my leg, my leg's elevated, nobody stopped by to see me, barely anybody called me. Now I'm not going to bitch about this, I'm not going to complain. It is what it is, plain and simple. And I found out later why it was how it was. Because I had people backstabbing me, stabbing me in the back just to get ahead in this business. But you know what? That's how it is. It's every man for himself. So I got to sit there and I got a text message after phone call from Brian Bender saying, oh, by the way, our Ohio Championship Wrestling Tag Team Championships, yeah, we lost those. I lost them because I picked a guy that couldn't be the partner that I needed him to be. Oh, by the way, hey, our Pro Wrestling Ohio Tag Team Championships, yeah, I lost those in a handicap match because I didn't have a partner, and it's all your fault. Okay, that's fine. He's right. He's playing, he's right. 100% right. I was not there to be the tag team partner that I needed to be. So Team Clash dies. I'm on my own now. After sitting at home for months, eating crap, I've gained a significant amount of weight. So I go out and I try to get booked as a singles competitor. Well, each and every one of these people, they're looking at me physically. They're looking at me from the fact that, oh, that's Ernie Ballz. He fits into this category. He's a tag team guy. We can't put him in singles matches because he's a tag team guy. And he doesn't have his tag team partner, so we're not going to use him. That's fine. You know what I did? I went out and I found the companies that would use me. I took advantage of every opportunity that I was given. I went out there, I became one of the single most entertaining people that would ever step into that ring. There were people that could not do what I did in that ring. The connection that I had with the fans, the places that I went to, only people could dream about. So then this bombshell gets dropped on me. Ernie Ballz is dead. Trigger's been pulled. There's a bullet hole through his head a mile wide. The Rock Show, dead. Gone. So what do I do now? I can tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do what I've been doing for the past couple months. I'm going to continue to get in the best shape I possibly can. I'm going to continue to turn myself into the professional wrestler that I've always wanted to be. Everything that I've ever said, hey, I'd love to see this. I'm going to be the one to show it to you. Or, hey, I'd love to do this. I'm going to be the one to do it. 2012 is coming to an end here in a few months. I'm going to take advantage of all the time that I have till the end of 2012. I'm going to get into every single company that I possibly can. And I'm going to become the top competitor that they have or have ever seen. And going into 2013, you're going to see a whole new person right in front of you. That little problem of not being able to stand in front of the camera and talk to people, that's going to go away. It's going to go away real quick. So ladies and gentlemen, I guess in my closing remarks here, what I can say to each and every one of you is I would just like to introduce you to Grant Parker.